Facebook after death? Should someone be in charge of using your Facebook profile after you've passed on to the next life? Our panelists will discuss. Speaking of forces outside of our control, closings and delays. Should Kent be closed due to inclement weather? You decide. Yes. The answer is always yes. It's freezing outside. And finally, in this week's Pow Bump, Dylan has officially lost his mind. Or they're doing a Shining parody. I'm not really sure. I'm not around that much. And now, here's your host, the ultimate ice queen, Alex Orbosh.
I need to have a talk with the guy who does our voiceovers. Hello and welcome to KSUniverse. I've chosen to take this time to make a PSA. Attention! Please stop posting on social media about how close spring is. I get it, I hate the cold too, but we live in Ohio, which means it could continue to snow into May. Yes, spring is some odd days away, but that means nothing to Ohio because Ohio doesn't care what season it is. It's gonna do weather the way it wants to do it, which is ass backwards and makes no sense. So yes, spring is close, but so what? It's still gonna snow at least until April. Moving on, tonight's show is all about Facebook and the cold weather. They don't really go together, but we did the best we could with what we had, and we don't have much. Essentially nothing. I don't get paid for this.
I was chillin' again when I had nothing to do, so I thought, let me tell what's going on around school. Grab the remote, flip straight to TV2, I never knew they had a show for you, the viewer, a show asking who are you interested in, what's going on in daily life, what is happening, what's up with Jay-Z and Kanye and...
As per usual, I have a group of randos up here with me to talk about random topics we came up with last Friday. Grant Buford, owner and proprietor of Buford Industries, Caress Gilcrease, who has punched a nun in the church on a Sunday, and Alexis Oswald, who has killed before and probs will again at some point. So watch her if you're alone in a room with her. Facebook has announced that they will now be giving users the option to designate a legacy contact. The person will gain access to your profile, password, and be able to set up your homepage as a memorial to you, also allowing information to be sent out about funeral arrangements to your friends and your family. Is this a good idea or not?
Yes and no. I can see how it would be comforting for people who are going through like grieving from a lost one, but at the same time I can also see how it can be kind of upsetting and a reminder that you lost that someone, like if like, you know, it's like, oh, grandma just liked my status, oh wait, she not really.
I feel like they should have it open for maybe like a certain amount of time. Like for 30 days you can go onto that Facebook and like take the pictures of the statuses that you want to remember like your family member or friend by, and then they just like make the Facebook like not shut down but just make it so no one can.
Well, I agree. I agree yes and no. I don't think you shouldn't be able to like go on like stuff for it. I know my sister and I have been discussing this a lot this past week because our mother passed away a couple years ago, and we had to deal with a lot of stuff with her Facebook because someone hacked into her account and like switched her name. It was like posting random like weird stuff on people's walls, and we had to contact the Facebook administrators, and it literally took like a whole year to get everything like dealt with and all the information changed back.
The first thing I thought of though, like when I like heard about this, is like I just don't want anybody to get like Pretty Little Liars, you know. People are sitting here and they're sending messages like
A's gonna come back for us.
That's just not okay, you know. That's the only thing I was worried about with this.
No, I agree, and like I said, I think it's a great idea because I know I like having my mom's Facebook page in there, so like I can go and like look back at old pictures or like post little messages just to her for like on like days like I'm feeling sad about it.
Yeah, it's good to keep it like activated. But just to keep like going by like liking someone's post or like posting like a status, like they're still there, I just think it's...
Yeah, no, I don't think they should be able to like actively post statuses and go through other people's Facebooks. I think it should just be like a memorial page to that person.
Yeah,
I agree.
Absolutely. I mean, it just that creepy grandma liking stuff 6 months after she's gone. Let's see what our viewers had to say. Your options: yes, I want to know my social media will be in good hands. No, that's ridiculous, and I'm just here for the likes on my statuses. And the winner is... no, that's ridiculous. I guess the people in charge like Kiana and Dylan together because Kiana has come back to help Dylan with his movie segment this week. Thank God. This week they're reviewing Catfish, the movie, and The Social Network. They both seem terrible, and I have forgotten that they had been made, so let's see what they think.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Movie Corner, where we do this for the Vine.
Well, some of us do it for the money.
Wait, what money?
Oh yeah.
Oof.
So this week we went social on the network. The Social Network.
Excellent movie.
Oh my gosh, you're bringing up Garfield again?
Yep, and Jesse Eisenberg and Justin Timberlake, who is a really good actor, weird enough. What can he do?
Well, I really have to think about this one. Sing?
Yeah, what do you have? Some movie about fishing?
Catfishing. Well, at least this movie's about a real story.
The Social Network is about the founding of Facebook. How more real can a movie get?
Movie real.
Bad puns aside, yeah, this movie has won some Oscars. 3 of them. What does Catfish have? Some bad MTV show?
Hey. Where would the people be with no jobs, no lives, and no futures be if it wasn't for Catfish on midday television?
I don't know. Watching an awesome film directed by David Fincher starring Lex Luthor's Spider-Man and Justin Timberlake?
Wow, you know what it sounds like to me? They put all the terrible actors in one place at the same time, so everyone would know what movie not to go see.
At least people knew my movie existed.
Hey, some of us are underground. Come on, a guy meets the love of his life online, only to have his heart torn out by a lonely mom. Creepy and spoilerish.
My movie's about the true-ish story about how our favorite social network came to be. Plus, Jesse Eisenberg does kind of look like Mark Zuckerberg a bit. It's weird.
Well, why dwell on the past when you can use it to get yourself a date this weekend? Yes, Dylan, I'm looking at you.
Joke's on you. I'm already dating someone. Hi, Helen.
Whatever you have to tell yourself to sleep at night. Run, Helen. Let's hear what you told us on
The Social Network.
Mark! He's wired in. Sorry? He's wired in. Is he? Yes. How about now? You still wired in?
Yay, I finally win for once.
Too bad there isn't a middle finger emoji.
You should change your status to jealous. Back to you, Alex.
Run, Helen. We have to take a commercial break, but when we return, the panel discusses when it's too cool for school, and then we have a video about Facebook, I think.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
This is the moment I knew. His future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Can you consent with me? Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now.
No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more.
So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child.
So let's join hands, book people unite.
Unearth hidden passion.
Come on, we'll have a good time.
Hidden seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic.
To change the writing on the wall, writing on the wall.
Book can make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first little thing that helps to change a life.
People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Welcome back to KSUniverse. During the break, we all sat here. Just sat here, quietly watching the commercials. We're not supposed to move, or the tech people get mad. Especially if you stand on a swivel chair. My panel is still here, and I tried to get rid of Grant, but you can't fire people for arbitrary reasons, because it's illegal. So Grant Buford is still here for now. Caress Gilcrease, how you doing, girl?
Hey, boo,
Hey! And Alexis Oswald, who has still killed people. The cops are stumped. If you have information that will help lead to her arrest, please contact the authorities. What's too cool for school? No, we're not talking about crop tops and yoga pants. We're talking about the weather. Last week, Kent experienced what I would call Arctic temperatures, and the school received a lot of negative press over the decision to not close the Kent campus. While many regional campuses were closed, we still had to be here on Thursday. Should Kent have been closed? Yes.
Yes. We're not penguins. We can't survive this crap.
Right? I'm not a polar bear. I'm not insulated.
It's too cool for school if I have to wear skates to class in order to be able to stand up. That's a problem, Beverly.
Amen.
Beverly, I'm talking to you. PSA announcement. Close school. Do you hear me?
Because here's my thing, like a lot of the school officials like got on to the news and were like, well, students have to learn to grow up. That in the real world we don't have snow days. I'm like, I get it. I was like, but when you get to your job, you get to stay in your warm office all day. I have to walk through campus back and forth. It literally takes me half an hour to walk from my apartment to the music and speech building.
Right.
Yeah, I'm having to walk all over campus for all my classes, and it's morbid because like I'll be walking and I'll just start like crying. Like it just looks like I'm bawling.
The
my
wind
eyes
hurts
out.
your face.
Yeah,
The wind
and, like,
hurts your
my eyes are
face.
just watering so bad, and I'm just like, I'm really not crying, people.
I've been driving.
Also, it doesn't help that our campus was built by a guy from Arizona, so he literally had no idea that snow happens in Ohio. So like the huge wind tunnel that comes in the middle of the campus, it just is awful. It's the worst. It literally burns your face.
And it's so spread out too,
I know.
like the campus is.
That's that's my thing. It's like I get it. In the real world, yes, we're going to have to deal with not having snow days, but I think in the real world we'll be able to get to our job and stay at our job and then drive home.
And this is college. We're not in the real world yet.
Amen. This is
Amen.
college.
We can do what we want.
I'm paying 24 grand a year. You can give me a day off every once in a while.
Right.
All
In the real
Beverly.
world, you don't have to pay to go to.
Beverly.
Like,
Also, I'm paying 24 grand a year. Why can't the sidewalks be salted?
Exactly.
Oh
I already
my
slipped on the
gosh.
ice twice. I already slipped on the ice twice this semester. I'm not going to do that again. I swear to God. Someone salt the sidewalks, please.
Literally between the four of us right here, we're paying upwards of 80 grand in tuition. Why can they just take our tuition and send it towards salt? Let's see what the viewers had to say. Your options were, yes, I just want to stay inside where it's warm. No, we have to go to class sometimes. And does anyone have any extra marshmallows for this hot chocolate? And the winner is, yes, I just want to stay inside where it's warm. What if Facebook was a human being? These are the things we think about here at KSUniverse. So, of course, we made a video to satisfy our curiosity. Take a look.
Hi, want to be friends? We have 5 mutual friends. Want to play Farmville? No. Want to play Farmville? No. Want to play Farmville? No. Are you sure you don't want to play Farmville? I'm absolutely sure. Want to play Candy Crush? Me.
What are you doing?
Oh, wait. Coke. Coke. Coke.
Can I help you?
Coke. Hi. Remember that Christmas party you got super sloshed at? You've been tagged in a post. Have a good one.
杰森，你知道吗？我已经烦死我那个 professor 了，我已经很 try my best 了，你知道吗？但是那个 professor 还是对我非常的苛刻，一天到晚。
It's time for another commercial break, so I will leave you with this joke. What do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish. Get it? I took the letter I out of the word fish, making it fish.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're gonna beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a
One
dad
more time.
today.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys.
Get caught buzz driving, and you could do some hard time.
Craig, knock it off.
Sorry, Mom. It could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. And that could set you back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised.
Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Movie quote time. Do you think that because I'm a movie star I don't have feelings? Well, you're wrong. I'm an actress. I have all of them. Name it. The First Wives Club. Although I say it frequently in my everyday life. When I get cold, I like to warm up with a nice cup of hot vodka. That's a lie. I don't do that. Alcohol actually constricts your blood vessels, making you colder, so bundle up if you're going to drink. Sam's here to tell us all about how you guys like to stay warm.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, you loyal viewers. Sam Boyer here with the tweets you all sent in. This week, we asked you guys for suggestions on how to stay warm in this frigid weather. Personally, I don't really sense the cold anymore. In fact, I went outside wearing shorts and sandals in this weather last year, so. But then again, I also got frostbite and almost lost 3 toes. Yeah, it's probably too late for me to retract that statement, but I don't recommend shorts and sandals. Well, I clearly don't know how to deal with this weather, so let's see what you wiser viewers than I said. Our first tweet comes from Taylor, who recommends cozying up with someone special, or, if you're single, getting drunk off some spiked apple cider. Everyone does love cider, and by cozying up with someone special, you better have meant me, Taylor, because I'm your girlfriend, so yeah. Our next tweet comes from Jensen, who said, to stay warm, you need to take a trip to Australia and curl up with a kangaroo in its pouch. Oh my God, this just opened my eyes to a whole new world of opportunity. I can finally live out my dream of being an Winnie in the Pooh. Move over, Roo. There's a new pouch warmer in town, and her name is Sam Sorry, kangaroo hairball. Our final tweet comes from Alex. He says he'd like to kill a man and drink his blood for warmth. I'm not sure it works that way, buddy, but if you have a dream of becoming a vampire, I'm not gonna stop ya. But just a quick reminder to all you viewers, murder is illegal and bad, so I don't recommend it. Well, that's all the time we have this week. Don't forget to tweet at us, KSUniverse TV2, with your answers for next week's question.
As usual, we sent Julian out into the world to harass people in the name of entertainment. This week, he wanted to know your thoughts on weird social media trends. Take it away, Julian, or just roll the clip.
Oh, hey, how's it going, everyone? But Facebook allowing people when they die to allow someone else control their Facebook, what's your opinions on that? Or do you think this could become some type of social media trend?
I don't really see the need.
I mean, I'm okay with it as long as I get to pick who does it. Do they know that they get to control it when I'm die?
Oh yes, like who would be the person you would want your Facebook to be controlled?
Oh, I would definitely give it to someone random.
I think it's weird. I don't know. I don't want anybody taking over my Facebook page after I'm not here anymore.
Is there a social media trend that you hate or find very annoying?
I'm glad the ice bucket challenge, even though it was for a good cause, I think it was kind of carried away and it got out of hand, but I can see the cause that they were going for, but now that it's over, I'm kind of happy.
I'll be honest, I really hate Twitter. I don't like hashtags at all, especially now that hashtags have invaded Facebook, so normally I could just ignore Twitter, but now it's there's 20 hashtags on every post on Facebook.
Woman Crush Wednesday and Man Crush Monday, especially if you're your own Woman Crush Wednesday.
The pointless tweeting. I don't like that. That's about it.
I wish we could all just go back to MySpace. It was a fun-loving place.
I don't like MySpace, but I like where your head's going.
Hashtags in general.
Okay, very specific. Well...
It's time for Things I Saw. You send in pictures and I pass judgment. Rules are, there are no rules. Except for a large list of content that has been deemed unacceptable for television. But other than that, everything else is fair game. Let's get our first picture up, please. No good can come from mixing alcohol and watercrafts. Just ask the people on the Titanic. Iceberg my ass, someone was drunk. Nothing says hot like a man wearing pink swim trunks on a man who is well into his 30s. I hate your hat. Your hat literally makes me hate you. It's stupid, and so are you. I hate canoes. I always feel like they're gonna flip over. Only the devil travels by canoe. No lie. Next picture, please. He's gonna be so upset when he wakes up and realizes all his cocaine is all over his face. What a shame wasting all that blow. That's at least an 8-ball of coke, and that's $175 down the drain. It appears as though he has fallen asleep with 2 cigarettes in his mouth, which is bad because smoking is bad. And we don't condone any form of drug abuse here on KSUniverse. Stay sober, folks. Or don't. Live fast and die young, as I always say. Next picture, please. I don't think your friend there should be downing another beer through a beer bong. It would appear as though he has had enough. In fact, I think you both had enough. Also, what's with the comforter? Are you 12? If you're old enough to drink, you're old enough to have a big boy comforter. What is it with guys and getting drunk and taking their shirts off? Neither one of you is hot. Do you even lift? Is the colloquialism, I believe. Hashtag swole. See, I know things. Nothing screams hot like 2 skinny, shirtless boys running around their first apartment like a bunch of 12-year-olds. Grow up, you're pathetic. Well, that is all the time for Things I Saw this week. Remember to send us your crazy pictures and tune in next week for more Things I Saw. We have to take another commercial break, but when we return, the Powerpuff Boys make their own version of The Shining, or something similar. We'll see in a minute.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him opening his own clothing store at the age of 18? 1 in 138,000. Excited to be a part of pop culture, he packed for the big city. The odds of finding someone to invest in his vision? 1 in 4.5 million. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 88. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Oh, look, a redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back to KSUniverse. Fun fact, you're more likely to die from a vending machine than you are from a shark attack. So watch yourself the next time you get in a snack. This week, the Powerpuff Boys found out what would happen if they got stuck in Franklin Hall. If you're not aware, Franklin Hall is the place where the TV2 studio is located, and we all spend way too much time here. But what would happen if we couldn't physically leave? Take a look.
Done.
Hey, how's the script? Jesus Christ, how long is the script?
It just keeps on going on for several and several pages.
What's up?
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Pretty good. Have you seen the guys? I want to ask them a question.
No, I've not seen them at all.
Get it? Axe?
Come on, what's wrong?
Hey, where are you guys going? I thought that was a funny joke. I just wanted to ask you guys a question.
Stop it, that wasn't funny.
Dylan, what the f are you doing, man?
Oh, hey guys. I'm just getting my shining on. Wanna join in?
Shining on?
Nah, I'm in. Why not?
Yeah, give me a turn with the axe. Sounds a tad interesting, I guess. Guys, where'd you go? Where'd you go, guys? Where'd you go? Wait. Stealing kids. I'm assuming they must be outside. Silly kids.
Yes. Hey guys.
Hey. So, is the script finished?
Yeah, sort of.
Wait, where's Dylan?
Well, that's our show for this week. Thanks for sticking with us to the end. If you like this show, you can re-watch it and all of our episodes from this semester and semesters past at tv2ksu.com. Log on to ksuniverse.wordpress.com to vote in all of our polls. If you don't, I'm gonna punch Dylan, and I'm not kidding. Please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at KSUniverse TV2. Thanks to the crew for being the best crew ever at TV2 ever. To my cast, I know what y'all bitches said about me, and I'm coming for you. You, Kiana. And next week, we're going to go live at 10 on Wednesday, so watch our show. Please give my life validation and meaning. I'm a happy, fulfilled human being who's not an alcoholic drug addict. Or am I? Self-deprecation and an attempt at a cheap laugh. On that happy note, good night!
I was chillin' again when I ain't nothing to do, so I thought, let me check what's going on around school. Grab the remote, flip straight to TV2. I never knew they had a show for you, the viewer. A show asking who are you interested in? What's going on in daily life? What is happening? What's up with Jay-Z and Kanye and
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
When you're out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it! I see it! Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
And then from this angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're gonna turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
Find me one. What's your reaction gonna be? Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
Tadpoles, frogs, spiders, this is their world.
There's nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go, go, go.
I'm a teacher. I make